Hey, what's up, guys? It's Coach K here again. I want to talk to you a little bit about my match with a future top 20 player who has a winning record against Djokovic. I played him back in 2016 at a futures event in the main draw in a tournament in Niagara Falls, Canada. I'd actually built up a decent amount of momentum in that tournament. I'd won three setters in a row in the qualifying, upset the first seed in the qualifying. He's actually one of my good friends. He ended up beating me a month later, but we won't talk about that. And once I had qualified, I was curious to see who I was going to play. I was kind of hoping to play another qualifier because hopefully that would give me a decent chance of winning. But I drew a guy named Alejandro Tabilo. You guys may have heard of him. He ended up getting to number 19 in the world just a couple of years ago. He beat Djokovic twice, once in 2024 at the Italian Open, and the other time in 2025 at the Monte Carlo championships. He 6'2" lefty. At the time when I played him, he was 19 years old, and back then he wasn't in nearly as good of shape as he is now. I mean, for tennis player standards, like an ATP tennis player standards, he was a little bit overweight. At the time, he was having better success in doubles than singles. That was temporary. So, I mean, going into the match, I kind of thought, well, like, I think I have a decent chance here. I know this guy's got some big weapons. However, I did not like the fact I was playing him indoors in a fast court, and I also did not like the fact that he had such an ITF ranking in singles. It had to be in the top 30 or something like that. So, basically, as a recap, I ended up losing the match 6-3, 6-3. And the biggest difference in the match was the serve. I know he's a 6'2" lefty and all that, but if you look at the stats here, I only won 3 points on his first serve. And now, granted, it is a fast indoor court and all that, but what I realized is playing a lot of the very top college players, like the very top ones, and also the guys that were going deep into futures tournaments, the serve definitely made a big difference. And it's very easy for me to say, like, oh, that's just because I'm not very tall and I'm never gonna, get that big of a serve. Or I could be like, hey, there are guys that are my height that can serve big. How do I get a big serve like them? And so that's part of the reason I was inspired to build speed on my serve and figure out how to get a big serve despite not being the biggest guy, and then trying to inspire others who not necessarily are even people that aren't that tall, but even taller players, just to get their serve speed as high as possible and get their serve as big as possible, regardless of what your genetics are and all that. Now, looking back at my matches in college and a couple of the matches I played after college, looking back, I definitely realized the importance of having big weapons and how you can go even further in your game. So I just want to stress that this channel is not just for like high-level players or very high-level players. Like, sure, there is an element of this channel that is catered towards higher-level players, but this is also a channel for pretty much all levels. If you want to increase your serve speed, increase your forehand speed, or just get your forehand and serve better, period. And other things that, I have YouTube shorts about, like slice backhand. I'm going to get into, two-handers in maybe in the next couple months, and just tactics and all that. So I just want to stress the importance of the fact, don't get discouraged. I actually had one of my friends say, like, oh, I really love your channel, but I'm below an 8 UTR, and so I don't feel that maybe like this caters to me. And this channel caters to all levels. So I mean, whether you want to get from your serve speed from 60 to 75 miles an hour, or 90 to 105, or your forehand speed up, or just improve your tennis game, period, I'm happy to help. So now back to the fact that of the realization that you need to have big weapons, or certainly it's a huge advantage to have big weapons. My forehand was pretty big for my size, and serve was okay, but I had to win a lot of points, 10, 20 ball rallies, moved pretty decently, and just fought. I mean, I got to a pretty high level for what I had, but looking back, I know hindsight's always 20/20. If I spend a little bit more time on the biomechanics, looking into the biomechanics of the forehand, looking more into the biomechanics of the serve, and realized that I could have gotten my serve speed and my forehand speed, or just developed bigger weapons, and that height wasn't really that much of a disadvantage whatsoever, I think not only would I have gone further in my tennis game, but I also wouldn't have gotten as many injuries. I wouldn't have gotten as worn out. I mean, I just can't remember how many times, even in college, it was like I play some 3.5-hour 3-setter on a Friday, and all of a sudden I have another one on Saturday, and I'm just dead, you know? I mean, like, I know my fitness was good and all that, but even if I won that match, then I feel like sore for like a week. It feels like you just gone through a war there. So as you can see, someone like Dabilo's got a huge serve and a huge forehand. He's got other weapons as well. Can really progress at a fast rate. So he gets a little bit more fit. He starts playing a little bit more, and his game could just really take off. Whereas you look at someone like me, back with my old shots, like my old forehand and my old serve, I'm kind of stuck at a certain level. Like I may, get a little more fit, or I work on my tennis IQ a little bit, but I'm kind of stuck at this level. And so, I mean, I think that's another reason why it's also important to develop being some grind fest that's 3 hours long. And so yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. And for those of you that don't follow my channel that closely, I'm still offering online serve lessons for $59, online forehand lessons for $59, and a combination of the two for $99. And with payment, you can Venmo me or PayPal or Zelle, and then after that you can send me your videos either through Instagram or by email, and then I'll go ahead and get the review done within a week. Potentially send you even some drills off the court that can help you with your forehand and your serve. So looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys soon.